Buongiorno everyone. Match review after the spotlight. You can see the spotlight in the background there. Best we can do at Rochdale. And the best Newcastle can do is get a bastard replay. The last thing we fucking wanted with all these injuries in the squad and all those dueling on shaggers on Twitter. They stick up for him all the time and hammered us for him for pointing out stuff. Jesus Christ, he looked nothing like a footballer there. 40 million, not even worth £4. Not even worth 40 pence. I'd rather have Hostel there. There's no graft, there's no skill, he cannot be arsed. And he did, the best part was when he did well, beat one or two men, got one-on-one and put it wide.
I know, he did the hard work.
Did all the hard work.
He did that a couple of times. Like, he did like the hard stuff, but the easy stuff he just cannot do.
He's never in the right position, man. He's never for a rebound. He's never making himself available. He's never in front of his man. He's never at the front post. He turns around and moans all the time. He just looks disinterested. He's a lazy bastard, slow Linton, and the whole stand was getting against him the other day. And it was just deserved because he should have brought Brewster. Should have brought him off. Sorensen should have came on earlier. It was just that was one of the worst forms I've seen from a striker in Newcastle shit.
It really is, and that's saying something because we've had some shit.
Riviere, Hostel, you know, on and on.
The list can go on, but at the minute he's up there. He needs to start scoring goals and being able to show that he's worth any value. He needs like a couple of goals to like show he's worth any kind of value, let alone 40 million. Because at the minute, like, even if we got him on a free, we'd be saying get him off.
I know.
Like, it's just really, really not good enough. Like, the best he did at times, like, controlled it a bit little
once
times,
or something,
like once or twice. Like
that was bad the day.
He held it up, passing it off, but that like literally once or twice, like every other time. Like you say, like he's just too slow, looked disinterested, wasn't getting in the right position. He's got no attacking instinct. I know, and that people are still going to defend him and say, well, he's not a natural striker. I know that.
He's not like a natural footballer.
I know, like it's worse than that. Like if he's not a natural striker, put him out wide, put someone else in. Carroll wasn't in the squad today, probably due to injury. I don't know. Gale. Don't know where Gale was.
Must be going at the door.
I tipped Gale to start. Obviously, he must be going. But can we afford to get rid of Gale when we've got strikers like Joe Linton on the
I would much rather play Derek Gale. I think Derek Gale would have cleaned up against these today. He's championship level. This is League One. He would have had a field day today. I really think he would have.
Definitely scored a couple of goals.
The amount of times we were getting in behind the first half. By the way, game should be over at half time. Yeah, there should be 3 or 4-0 up. Rochdale with a better team second half, so draw in the end maybe. But you know, Drafka pulled off some great saves.
He did, yeah.
But half time, game should be done and dusted. The amount of times Yellen was getting in behind, it was so easy.
Yeah.
We're passing it about. No, but that was like a training ground game. First half, man.
First half, we were taking
dominated
the piss.
Possession, took the piss, in behind all the time, chance after chance, ball after ball. There was a lack of quality in the final third. I thought Atsu was really good.
That's so good.
But there's no one on the end of it. Muto and Julian are going to be playing there until fucking next January. The whole of 2020, and the bastards wouldn't score.
Like first half, like it was literally like so easy. Like we were saying, like it's the first time we've actually like seen possession. Like we're actually like having possession, looking good, but like say not clinical enough. But it was just like a friendly. It's like, oh, we missed one. It's like, oh, we like sorry, we'll score one.
Which is going to be 3 or 4, man.
Matty Longstaff had a fantastic game.
Energy.
But like say second half, we didn't really come out. Like we just totally lost interest, particularly towards like the latter half. Like say Matty's energy, he put a little bit too much in, and he seemed to like flatten off towards the end. Yedlin was getting in some good positions, but nowhere near good enough crossing. No one put a good cross in today, really. Sean had another poor game, reminiscent of Burnley, where he kind of beat the first man. Like we had chance after chance after chance. We could have won fucking 5-6-0 if we really, really tried. If we had a striker with
If we had a striker
with
Carroll or Gale, I think, would have been game over.
With a little bit of natural finishing instinct, could have won that 5-6-0 easy. But I just second half put our heads down, fell asleep, tired, and to be fair, we could have lost it.
Definitely could have lost it. Even right at the end, we could have lost it.
Definitely could have lost that game. Like I thought that would be like a giant killing. Like we said that before the game, kind of half meant it, but we've seen it happen. Like it's the FA Cup. There's been worse upsets, and when they went 1-0 up and they were trying for another one, that a late free kick and a late corner, I was like, they're gonna score here. This is gonna be the big news. This is gonna be all our Sky later on. Newcastle put up by Rochdale. It's almost like written in the stars. It's almost like a script for the FA Cup.
It's like a movie, innit?
These kind of games, it's almost like as if there's a script to follow, and like the Newcastle players are like, all right, well, we're gonna lose. It's like the WWE. So you're gonna
start off strong. The champion gets beat at the end. But we started the game really well. I was impressed by how bright we started. Everyone was snapping into challenges. Even Muto was putting himself about. Kraft was very good. You know, everyone was giving it 100%, and we didn't get the whole aura of the place to put off. We didn't get put off by the stadium. We didn't get put off by the fans. You know, no one looked like they were. Everyone was dead up for it. And like you see, the FA Cup upsets, Rochdale, they'd normally come flying out of blocks. Fans would be dead up for it. We were all over them. We take the lead after 15 minutes. Perfect start. Kick on from there. But we just didn't put the ball in the back of the net, and you just knew it was going to come back home and missing all those chances. And look who fucking scores, man. Fat tits. He's about 42-year-old, 18 stone. Fucking Andy Ruiz up front. You know, tall Andy Ruiz scores for Wilbraham. Oh my god! I'd rather have him. I'd rather have.
Oh, why?
I'd rather have fucking.
He actually put himself about. Like he's a stocky lad. He's strong. Got involved. Like made a nuisance of himself and got a goal. That's 10 times more than what Joelinton did over the last 4 months.
Right.
Mad man.
Good to see Richie come back on.
Yeah.
But Brucey got it wrong with not
well.
bringing Sorensen in. Sorensen has got to come off the pinch there when
Even Tom
trying. Even Tom Allen's been banning him in for the under 23s.
Like we were shouting for Sorensen, chanting his name for ages, but I don't think Brucey had any intention of playing the young'uns because a couple of them could have started. There was no need really to start Hayden. Hayden could have had a rest. Almiron, we didn't want to risk him getting injured. Fernandez, we were lacking centre back, so Fernandez kind of had to start. Joelinton didn't really have to start.
Good job, Dubravka started now though.
I know.
And Almiron, to be fair, because he got the goal.
I just don't understand why we took the young'uns down. I don't even know why Sorensen and Allen were there. And
just to make up the numbers,
literally just to make up the numbers. I don't think he had any intention of playing them. And it's quite embarrassing because like we really could have done with them. Like this is where you get your chance. If you look at like Sean and Matty, they've had a chance, they've taken it. You've seen like Arsenal's team, Chelsea, people like Marcus Rashford, like they get a chance and they fucking take it, and they're now first team regulars. Yeah. How are we going to produce the next level if we're not going to get anyone fucking playing? If they're not going to get a chance any minutes, we're not going to produce the next Andy Carroll.
Nah,
it's not going to happen. It's fucking.
You didn't actually give him a chance, did you? You didn't actually give him a chance. But the last thing we wanted was a stinky replay on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night.
Said that coming down
this month, I reckon.
Said that coming down. I half joked about it. I said I'd rather fucking lose this game than have to have a midweek January game at home to Rochdale.
Well, look at the squad,
there's chances of there's more games. Like I said before, this is like the end of the Christmas schedule. It's not new because now we've got to fuck another game midweek. More players to potentially be injured. Muto's gone off injured today. Almiron's gone off like because he needed a rest. Like we don't need this replay, man.
Last thing we needed with our depleted squad is a bastard replay. Like, but we should get past him at home. You'd imagine, but
you'd imagine, but I know. We didn't know who's going to be fit. Yeah. This is another game where people are going to be more tired, more injuries. Didn't need it, man. Last thing you need.
Drop your comments below what you thought of today's game. Subscribe to the Magpie Channel TV and try and enjoy yourself.